got it, bro.
All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
All right. First and foremost, before we get started, we give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakakadash.
double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom. Salutations and blessings to the Akim that's pushing this truth and sincerity to the four corners of the world.
Shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Peace and safety as well to the men, women, and children of the hopeful elect. And we pretty much is going into, correction, and whether it come from the Heavenly Father himself or if it's coming from brethren, all right, it's beneficial for us, because it's purging us, it's helping us get out those impurities, all right. So we need to, not always look on the outward, the out appearance. We always need to always take things in consideration, man. It says, be not ignorant of anything small nor great. You can always learn from anything, So, what you got,
God. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 1. It says, boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. You can stop me whenever you need.
All right.
Let another man praise thee, and not thine own mouth, a stranger, and not thine own lips.
Right. You want me to break those two down?
Yeah. You want to speak on it?
All right. You can briefly talk one more time about it.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 1. Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth.
That's right, man. Boast not what tomorrow, all right? Boast not what you're going to do tomorrow, because you never know, all right, what may happen, all right, today that might ruin those plans for tomorrow. The Lord might have something different set for you, all right?
It says, let another man praise thee, and not thine own mouth, a stranger, and not thine own lips.
That's right. Don't boast of your own self, If anything, let another man give you your flowers, man. Say that you're, doing good by the Lord, right?
It says, a stone is heavy, and the sand weight. A stone is heavy and the sand weighty, but a fool's wrath is heavier than them both. Wrath is cruel and anger is outrageous, but who is able to stand before envy? Verse 5, open rebuke is better than secret love.
That's right. Open rebuke is better than secret love, man. All right, it's better to receive correction, all right, than for somebody not to correct you, all right, and let you continue to, go off, man, all right. It's important, man, because it continues to grow and grow and grow and grow if it's not, unattended, man, all right.
God, because if you have, for example, like the body, the human body, if you have an ailment, if you have like a disease, which means to not be at ease, all right? If you have some type of ailment or infirmity, okay, pertaining to what the brother just brought out, right? You want to be alerted on what's going on with your body, so it could be corrected, so it could be healthier, right? So it could be more solid, more sound. That's what wisdom and sound advice does, all right, to the men of the Lord. And first and foremost, we have that by the Heavenly Father in His Word, and we have visible men, visible representations on the planet Earth, from the apostles on down to the least of us, to show how to be corrected, man, and what way to walk in. Examples, role models, as you would say. But it says, you got it out. Proverbs 27:5 again. Open rebuke is better than secret love. Right, because that secret love could lead to all type of underlying things going on, man. You want to rebuke it openly, that way it's out in the open, all right? That way it's addressed, and that way it can be taken care of and handled, man. All right? If you have something that's going on in the body, put it out there. Okay, well, this ailment, that ailment, cancer, diabetes, whatever it may be. Okay, diagnosed with this. Well, let's seek in how to cure it. And how to cure it is within the scriptures, man. All right, how to cure it is obtaining on to wise counsel. But it says, verse 6, you got it out. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful.
That's right. Good. Can you read that one more time?
It's Proverbs 27:6. Faithful are the wounds or the blows of a friend,
That's right.
but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful.
That's right. Because iron sharpens iron, pretty much, man. So what the scripture's saying is that correction, all right, a friend will correct, all right, another friend if he's doing something wrong, man. But the enemy will let you continue to keep on doing wrong until what? You destroy. All right?
Right, and faithful are the wounds of a friend, because those wounds from a friend, right?
Right.
If they're faithful, they're going to heal, man. They're going to heal you. All right, you're not gonna be left wide open, left with ointment coming out of your body, man. You're gonna be healed and you're gonna be sound, man. You're gonna be corrected, right? But it says, verse 6 again, faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. And that's starting with our enemy Esau Edom, man. He comes with those sweet kisses, that woman that flatter with words, right? You can get that out there. But in the end, it's bitter, man. So those sweet words is just a facade, man. It's just a mirage. The philosophies and the ways of this world, to get rich quick schemes, all right? The pyramid schemes, all right? The educational schemes, whatever it may be, political schemes, right? Those things are merely a facade, man, and they lead you to your ruin and your demise. That's what the Lord is saying. Come up and dwell with wisdom, man. Verse 7, it says, the full soul loathed in honeycomb, but to the hungry soul every bitter thing is sweet. Right? Because if you're full, then what? You lacking nothing, man. We always hungry for this truth. There's so much more to gain, so much more to learn, so much more to obtain to, man, on this side, right? Because until Yahweh shall come, which we have patience to believe in, give what? Like the scriptures say, give attendance to sound exhortation, doctrine, all right, for reproof, man. That's what we occupy our times and our mind in. You got one, huh? You got it. I got one for you, huh? It's the book of Job, chapter 5, verse 17. It says, Behold, behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrected. Therefore, despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. You want to speak on that? It's Job 5 and 17. It says, Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrected, because happy goes into what? Being blessed, man. So the Most High corrected you. He put you in line, all right? For instance, you was going to the left and zigzag and all the way in circles. Most High corrected you and put you on a straight and narrow path, man. Gave you knowledge, gave you wisdom, gave you guidance to walk that narrow path, man, that not everybody else can get. So that's why it says to be happy, man, because when the Most High chastises you, he puts you in low situations and gives you the disadvantage in them. You already be in a low situation, but you'll have the disadvantage in it, even in, man, because the Most High is trying to strengthen you and build you up, man. He wants those came from the bottom, relentless underdog story men, and that's what we see in the prophets. That's what we see in the apostles. So yes, we do have visible representations on the planet Earth of men that have perseverance, endurance, all right, resilience, unwavering spirit. Yeah, we do, man. All right, but it says, "For he maketh sore and bind it up," right? Because it said, "Faithful are the wounds of a friend." So that friend ultimately is Yahushua, right? And these words are faithful to us, and they heal us. That's why Yahushua said, "What? Go for the deaf, the lame, all right, those that have those spiritual handicaps, man." And that was us. That was the men of the Lord. We were spiritually handicapped, man. We had that zeal, but not according to knowledge. We had that little spark, but the Most High turned into a flame, man. But it says, the letter M, Job 5 and 19, "For he maketh sore and bind it," Job 5 and 18, Salakia. "For he maketh sore and bind it up, he wounded and his hands make whole." So in one moment, the Most High could wound you. He can have you facing all type of ails, affliction, back against the wall, nobody to turn to, all right, seeming like a lost cause. And in an instant, he can heal you up, man, in the front of your enemies, in front of those that you was getting broke to pieces in front of, man. He'll do the same thing and work that miracle. That's why faith and trust in the Lord, that's going to get us through these times. You got it, bro.
All right, got one right here. This is Hebrews 12 and 6. It says, "For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scorneth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is it that to whom the Father
So it
chasteneth
says you
not?"
got to endure it. You can't cop out. You can't cop out to the things that come, or the controversies, or the arguments, or the you know what I mean?
Yeah, different
The trials,
situations.
the
Yeah.
different situations that come towards you. It didn't say. Read it one more time, out, about Pusha,
It says,
please.
if ye, verse 7, this is Hebrews 12 and 7. If ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons.
So that's how you proved in the eyes of the Most High, by going through hell and back. The Most High want to see if you're gonna go through hell and back for him, man.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna do it with a smile. Job did it with a smile. All right. The apostles did it with smiles, man. Even though they had different things that made them human, okay, in their lives, right? They ultimately had that endurance, that perseverance for the Lord, man, and never copped out, never ran from the problems. They faced it head on with this word and truth. Go ahead, bro. You got it. I got one.
All right. It says, um, "For what son is it whom the Father chasten not?" All right. "But if ye be without chastisement, wherefore all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons."
Right.
So Lord is basically saying, man, if I don't put you through something or make you deal with some type of trials or tribulations, something whether it be of the flesh or the spirit, then do I really love you? I don't really love you if I don't do those things because I want you to do right.
That's a tall tale sign how you know the Most High is dealing with you, catching holy hell, man.
Yeah.
And about that holy hell, that's likened unto a prisoner.
Yeah.
When you're a prisoner, what do? They throw you in central booking. You lose your identity, basically.
Yeah.
You just a number, lost in the system.
What Jake is. That's
yeah,
why
man.
I said
That's us. That's the men of the Lord. We prisoners.
Yeah.
You got it, right?
Yeah, and it continues to say, it says, "Then ye are bastards and not sons, man." All right, because the Lord is not attended to you, man. All right, He's just letting you run free and do whatever the hell you want. All right, you're gonna eventually get judged, but the Lord is not showing care for you like He's showing care for the ones that He chastises.
Yeah, man. Jake done like a pit bull off the leash, man. Don't know where his home at. Don't want to come back. Have no intentions of coming back to his home. So the Most High got to bring you back home, man. Put you back in your order, man. Put you back in that mindset to where you're not just gonna be susceptible to the wiles of this devil out here, man. Because that's what it's about. Being tried in that furnace of adversity. I got you one night. It's Oh, you had some more, Salaki.
Oh, that's it.
It's 2 Timothy 1 and 8. Could you get the word prisoner in 2 Timothy 1 and 8? It's 2 Timothy 1 and 8. It says, "Be not," oh, Salaki, I'm going to start at 7. It says, "For the Most High had not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." So the men of the Lord are going to have a spirit of power, of love, going into keeping the commandments, brotherly love, charity, right? And also of a sound mind, meaning they're going to be on one accord, one doctrine, one wife, man. All right? One sound body. And when something goes on in the body, right? Like if you get all right, picture this, a body. Someone in their body walking across the stage, and that person feels a pain in their leg, right? They're gonna be like, "What's going on in that?" Their brain is gonna alert and say, "Hey, man, you got a pain going on in your leg." All right. It might alert them a couple more times. You keep getting some more pain. And it's like, man, what's going on? I gotta address that. So when you have something that goes on in the body, all right, like a pain, a irk, a virus, something like that, the body addresses it, man. All right. That's why it's called an immune system, man. The men of the Lord of the Yahweh is the immune system, man. Starting with Yahweh Shai, man. All right. But it says 2 Timothy 1, I hope that makes sense. 2 Timothy 1 and 9, it says, verse 8, Salakia, "Be not thou therefore ashamed. Salakia, I'm going to start over. 2 Timothy 1 and 8. "Be not thou therefore ashamed of the testimony of our Lord, nor of me his prisoner, but be thou partaker of the afflictions of the gospel according to the power of the Most High." You want to say something like that? You got something?
You want me to get that personal?
Come on, man.
All right. This is This is the definition of a prisoner. All right, it says bound, in bounds.
In bounds, man.
Yeah.
And we're bound by only a certain amount of things on this side because guess what? We have a terrestrial body. The angels, Yahweh Shai in the heavens, have a celestial body, man. We're earthly right now. We have bounds, just like the Lord says. If Esau has bounds that he can't pass,
Yeah.
we know the Most High deals with the sons of God, which are the elect of Israel. So we definitely have bounds, man. The scriptures even calls us what? These chains of darkness, man. And you can get that too after you're done.
All right.
But I'm gonna read the letter in. It says 2 Timothy 1:8. But be thou partaker. So you gotta be a part of this, man. That's why we say be a part of this ministry, man. You gotta be involved in this thing. All right. For the name of Yahweh Shai, you gotta protect that name, man. When you go out in corporate America, do not these top level Edomites, all right? These top level politicians, lawyers, doctors. What are they protecting? What do they say? Protect the brand, right? They're all about their household name, their LLCs, all right? Their LLMs, whatever it may be, man. We're about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. As for this house, we shall serve the Lord, man, righteousness and truth. But we've been given visible representations of that righteousness and truth here in America, across the four corners, man. Starting with the apostles. Visible representations, man, in the flesh. You got it, bro.
All right. This is 2 Peter 2:4. It says, For if Yahweh spark not the angels that sin, spark not the angels that sin,
Spared.
Shalaki, but cast them down to hell.
Hell going into a low place, slavery. We're in hell right now, man. All right. The angels of the Lord have been cast down into America, man.
Yeah,
all right. Across the four corners, London, UK, Italy, Virgin Islands, Suriname, all right, and so on and so forth, man. Yahweh Shai spoke it and said, when he said what? This gospel shall be preached unto the ends of the world and then to the income, roughly paraphrasing, man. And we've been seeing that. But who contributed that perseverance, that unwavering spirit, that endurance to get this message to the forefront in sincerity and truth, man? The apostles of Great Millstone, all right? It's made plain. It's been made plain for us, man, all right? But that vision is yet for a point in time, so our patience, we're waiting for it to come to pass. But we know for sure in our minds that we're of the elect. We're convicted of these things, man. We're prisoners for the Lord, man. We're serving out our sinners right here in America, man. This is our work release, man. Doing this word, doing this truth. Because not long after, all right, we're going to get this in our inward parts, man. And we're going to be living examples and testaments of this word and truth, man. So we're going to go from those shackles and chains, all right, to what? Those angelic bodies. You got some more? I got a little bit more.
I'm going to start back at 2 Peter 2:4. It says, if Yahweh spare not the angels that sin, but cast them down to hell and deliver them into chains of darkness to be reserved to judgment. All right. So as the brother said, we've been brought down to what? To a lower state, man. All right. We've been brought down, as the scriptures say. Excuse me, I can little lower than the angel, man. You know, in these bodies that we're in. All right, but soon, all right, we're gonna be changed. All right, we're gonna be given those, celestial bodies, man. All right. All right.
Yeah, I got your precept up. This is Ecclesiasticus, Sirach chapter 2, verse 1. You got it, huh? My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
That's right.
Verse 4 is what you were saying. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Yeah, man, because we already in a lower state right now, man. All right. So what more whenever we get chastised? Because when we get chastised from a brother or whether it be the apostles, all right, what we feel, you feel that, you feel grieved by that, all right.
Yeah.
But what more when all hell breaks loose and the whole world is against you, man? If you can't take this, All right. What more when everybody's against you, man? All right, because the scriptures say that this was going to happen, man. All right, the men of the Lord is going to pretty much have to be pilgrims upon the earth. All right, because of all the terror, man. All right, the men of the Lord pretty much going to be what you say most wanted or terrorists, man. Considered terrorists, and you're going to be catching backlash from your family, from your so-called friends. All right, all kind of different things are going to be happening, man. You know, so it's good to just bear this indignation right now. All right, what you have now?
Got your precept backing you up. It's Ephesians 4:1. It says, I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that ye walk worthy of the vocation wherewith ye are called, with all lowliness and meekness, with long suffering, forbearing one another in love, endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. There is one body and one Spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. That's right, man. One body, one Spirit, man. Under subjection under Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. And there's an order amongst us, man. We have an order in that body, because if you have disorder in your body, all right, your for instance, your lungs don't help you see, right? Your brain don't help. Well, your brain does help you walk, but your legs don't help you think, man. It's order in the body, man. Just as it is with the Church of the Most High, man. Here on the planet Earth, it's order within us, man. And if you go against order, you go against the body. That's a schism in the body, man. All right, and the body reacts on that to get that out of it, man. But you got it, huh?
All right, this is Deuteronomy 8:5. It says, let's see, yeah, 8:5. It says, Thou shalt also consider in thy heart that as a man chasten his son, so the Lord thy God chasten thee. All right. So, as a man chasten his son, all right, with correction, and hope that he's going to guide him to be and do the right thing. All right. So will the Lord, chasten us, man, in His truth. All right, because the scriptures say that, you know, um, the judgment of the Lord shall begin in the house of Israel, man. All right, in His house.
You on audio volume. You go
Yeah.
on your point.
Yeah, man. So just like the Lord chastened, just like we chasten our son, the Lord chastens us, man.
That's right.
All right. Let me
I got one out. It's Luke 16:10. Let's see if we go on audio. It's Luke 16:10. It says, He that is faithful in that which is least, it's Yahweh Shai speaking. I'm going to read it over. Luke 16:10. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. So the Lord gives us how much our spirit can handle, man. But the way you display your actions and that which you've been given shows how much faith you have, man. Can you have faith if the Lord just give you only a little bit? Can you have faith if the Lord give you a lot, man? Because either one of those positions try your faith, right? Because if you have a little bit, your faith is going to be tried. Well, Lord, I only have a little bit. I'm trying to get more than I have. That's going to put your faith in the play. If you have a lot, oh, well, am I going to forsake everything I have for this? That's going to try your faith as well, man. But the Lord gives us according to our spirit, man. But it says, He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. And he that is unjust in the least, you see, is unjust also in much, man. So if you unjust with that same portion that you was given, you know for sure that if you were given more by the Most High, you'd be unjust in that, man. That's how the Most High gauges us and balances us, man. You got it, huh?
Yeah.
You say something? You got it.
Yeah. Can you read it one more time?
God, it's Luke 16:10. Yahweh Shai speaking. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much, and he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much.
Yeah, man, because the Lord gives you your perfect portion, man. Because if you're not good with if you're not good with something, then the Lord's not going to reward you with that thing that you're not good at. All right, whether it be money or this, that, and the third, man. All right, the Lord works on a perfect balance. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right, bro. Verse 11, it says, if therefore ye have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, who will commit to your trust the true riches? That's right, man. Woo, hey, right, man. And basically likening on today, onto us being here in slavery, man. We got to be faithful amongst all this unrighteous mammon, man. Among all this wickedness, like the scriptures tell you, Ezekiel 9:6, we sigh and cry in the midst of them, man, for the abominations that are done in the midst thereof, man. So how are you going to be faithful if you can't be faithful to the things the Most High is putting you here in America? You darn for certain can't be faithful to the riches of the kingdom, man. All right, liking that onto wisdom too, man. The Most High. That's why the Most High deals with you bit by bit, man. He'll give you wisdom at a certain time, man. Because if he give you so much the more, all right, you wouldn't be able to obtain unto it. So he gives you your portion that's meant for your spirit, man. But it says, verse 13, no one can serve. Oh, so like verse 12. And if ye have not been faithful in that which is another man's, who shall give you that which is your own? Right. And we were set up as basically overseers, man, to watch for other men's soul, man. Right. I'm gonna read it one more time. And if ye have not been faithful in that which is another man's, who shall give you that which is your own? And you can liken on to that until that journey that Yahweh Shah took, basically, right? Because he left and said, well, who's gonna keep up the house? Who's gonna be faithful, man? Right? It says, and if ye have not been faithful in that which is another man's, who shall give you that which is your own, man? Right. So in the midst of all this hell, in the midst of all this slavery, man, we have found our God and light to the truth, man. And that's this word, man. That's these commandments. It says no one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve the Most High in mammon. Right, man? You can't serve the Most High in substance. And you can't serve the Most High in money, man. Because one is going to devour you and reel you all the way in, man. And it's going to show. Your stance is going to be made clear what you're serving. You got it out.
All right. This is 1 Thessalonians 3:3. It says that no man should be moved by these afflictions, for yourselves know that we are appointed thereunto, man. So, before, brothers, I know me for speaking from personal experience, when brothers ask, for you to cross for the other side, they say, you sure that you want to be a part of this, man? Because when you get into this, there's no turning back, man. All right, and with that comes the chastisement of the Lord, chastisement of the Lord, and everything else, man. The trials, the tribulations, the Lord's put you to the test. Right. All right, put you through the fire, so that when that time comes of the transition, that you'll be clean, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, and speaking on that, just backing you up on your point that you made about basically, you can't turn back on this thing, man, because we're prisoners. That's what we've been saying this whole time, man. When a prisoner is convicted and sentenced to time, and they say, okay, you got 30 years hard labor. That's hard labor, man. That's hard labor. The Most High sentenced us to hard labor, man. And we're gonna do our time until the Most High, that he that put us in captivity in the first place, says, you know what, your sentence is up, man. You're exonerated. You're free. We caught the guys who did it. Esau, Edom. We got the guys who did it, man. You got it, right? Oh, yeah.
It says, for verily, when we were with you, we told you before that we should suffer tribulation, even as it came to pass, and ye know, man. All right, so basically, the things that were written beforehand was written for our learning, man. When you look at those examples, all right, and all the things that happened to those men, and we know that we're going to suffer those same things, if not worse, man. All right, because we're at the end. It says like a time that's never been before, But that's pretty much it.
I got you one. Here you go, bro. 1 Corinthians 10:13. It says, there have no temptation taken you but such as is common to man, but the Most High is faithful. So you see that word faithful again, like the brother brought out in Psalms. What? The faithful wounds of a friend are better than the kisses of an enemy, man. So these faithful words, all right, yeah, it's gonna hurt, Yeah, it's gonna give us wounds sometimes. Yeah, you're gonna get chastised. Yeah, you're gonna get corrected, but it's going to heal you, man. The kisses of an enemy don't heal you. The kisses of an enemy have you stirred up and fluttered and confused, man. And what's that word? Spoiled, man. Like our people, man. They love kisses from the enemy. So-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, you love getting kissed by your enemy, man. You love being told the ignorance of the matter, man. But it says, 1 Corinthians 10 and 11, I'm going to start 11. Now all these things happen unto them for ensamples, right? And they are written for our admonition, upon whom the ends of the worlds are come. Wherefore let him that thinketh he standeth take heed lest he fall. So if you think you stand, if you think you firm, you balance, take heed, man, lest you fall. You got to know what you're a part of. You got to know what you're standing on, man. All right? You got to know that you can't turn back from this thing, man. You can't put your hand on the plow and then Apostle Paul said what? What was me if I preach not the gospel, man? And the Most High put you in that mindset, man. If you want to be given over to the world, the Most High will put you and have you prospering in the world. We saw it many times, man. You want to be given over to your industry, the Most High will put you back in your industry, have you prospering in your industry, man. Making headlines, getting getting fame off it, coming up, and then boom, that judgment comes, man. But it says, therefore, and this is what you got it. Right? This is what you said. It says, there had no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it.
That's right. So the Lord is not gonna put you in a situation that you're not able to overcome, man. All right, whatever temptation or whatever trial or set that the Lord has for you in your lot, man. All right, He's not gonna make it to where you're not able to escape, man. All right. He's got Shalakia. He's gonna make it for you to be able to escape
with this
that
word,
trial.
with this
That's
truth,
right.
man.
That's right.
All right. That's why the scriptures say, what? We prisoners of hope, man. Although we're prisoners, we got hope, man. As these prisoners, we got hope in these chains of darkness. We got hope in these earthly bodies right now, man.
Yeah, because it's the Lord that put us in that predicament in the first place to try our faith, man. So of course, if we stay faithful and true to Him and continue to pray to Him, that we're gonna escape those whatever it is that the Lord has in front of us, man. All right, I got one.
Go ahead,
all right, this is Hebrews 12 and 11. Now no now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. So the things that we go through, man, all right, each trial and tribulation, it builds you up through the spirit, man. All right, it builds you up through the spirit and makes you stronger each battle. You know.
Right.
And as it says, no chastening, all right, is what seemeth to be joyous at that present time. It's not joyous. You don't like the feeling of being chastised, but it's for the betterment of yourself, man.
Yeah, we don't like knowing that we're over Esau, and he's over us right now, man. All right, we don't like knowing that these other nations around about us constantly plotting on our demise. But guess what? Guess what comforts us? The scriptures, man. All right, we don't like the fact that you heathen nations are over us right now, man. We don't like how America is ran. Sure, all right, sure. But what's gonna stand is this word and truth. So, way past our opinions, all right, or what we got going on, or what we think personally, this truth is gonna stand. Romans 3:3 says what? What if some don't believe, man? That includes ourselves, all right? This truth is gonna carry on, man. All right? But it's just backing the brother up. This Jude 1:6, it says, and the angels which kept not their first estate, right? Because the brother read in Sirach 2:4, be patient when thou art brought to a low estate. All right? So we kept not our first estate, meaning what? We went lower, man. All right? It says, and the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he had reserved an everlasting change under darkness unto the judgment of the great day, man. And we're in that great day right now, man. Jacob's trouble is we're at the threshold of it, man. The threshold of the day of the Lord. How do we know? Because these prophecies, man. All right? And how do we know we're in a lower state? Look around.
Yeah.
All right? We have no military, all right? We have no what they say, commanding army, how they say. But in the heavens, our strict coming, man. So that's what we're relying on. So it takes more than just a mortal body, all right, to hold the thoughts and these chains of darkness on us, man, because we're sons of God. And we're gonna break these chains eventually through the spirit power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. You got it, huh?
All right, this is James 5 and 10. It says, take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord for an example and Shalakia, and an example of suffering and affliction and of patience. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy, man. All right. So as it says, we look at the men of old. All right. For what? An example, man. And what greater example than Yahushua, man, as well. All right. To what? Continue us to fight, man, for the truth's sake, man. To do the will of the Father. All right. But that's pretty much it on that, man.
Khan, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 11. We'll start at 11, all right? Because it just goes to show you that these chastising, whether it be good, whether it be bad, it come from the Lord, man. The Lord delivered these blows of life, man. Like they say, oh, life just keep handing me L's. The Lord does that, man. And knowing what we know, we be foolish to think otherwise. In Sirach 11 and 11, there's one that laboreth and taketh pains and maketh haste, and is so much the more behind, right? Laboreth, taking pains. That could be likened unto a man of the Lord, man. The elect, right? The underdog, the one that's counted out, man. That tabernacle of David, right? It says, Sirach 11 and 12. Again, there is another that is slow and hath need of help, wanting ability and full of poverty. Yet the eye of the Lord looked upon him for good and set him up from his low estate. And how are we being set up from our low estate? Through the name of the Lord, through these prophecies, man. Seeing America reach its demise, man. All right? By going out on the highways and byways and commanding this word. All right? Being defenders of this word, man. Protecting this word. Standing upon the name of the Lord. Standing without moving. Being solid. All right? But it says, and lifted up his head from misery, so that many that saw from him is peace, prosperity, and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law are of the Lord. Love and the way of good works are from him. That's right, bro. You want to say something like that? Love and the way of good works are from the Lord, man. Just as our so when you're in a tough situation with your back against the wall, that's of the Lord. If you're in a situation where you're getting the good side of things, right? The Lord is blessing you, doing works for you, man. All right, helping you. That's still from the Lord, man. All those things, man. Good and evil come of the Lord. But it says, error and darkness had their beginning together with sinners, and evil shall wax old with them that glory therein. That's right, man. So just as we're waxing older and growing in righteousness, all right, the sinner is waxing old and evil, man. You got it, bro.
All right, this is Psalms 18 and 18. The Lord hath chastened me sore, but have not given me over unto death. So the Lord is the one who chastens us, man. All right, but what he preserves us, man. All right, because he preserves us to refine us as that pure gold, man. All right, that is referring as a fire. All right, 7 times. That's why we continue to go through the things that we go through, man, today. All right, to make us perfect and acceptable in the eyes of the Lord.
I got one now. Just Sirach 2 and 5, it says, for gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right, man. Gold is purified with fire, man. Gold is refined with fire, made to its purest, most precious form of that element, man. And that's how the Most High is dealing with the sons of God, man. He's putting us through the fire, purifying us so we can ultimately get that crown of life, man. Those spiritual bodies and those spiritual powers. You got it, bro.
You got another one? Hang with me just for a second.
Yeah, I got it, quick one. All right. It's the book of Job. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna start at 1. It says Job 27:1. Moreover, Job continued his parable and said, "As the Most High liveth, who has taken away my judgment, and the Almighty who had vexed my soul." So the Most High taken away judgment, and He vexed your soul, man. But that's the chastising of the Lord. But it says, I'm gonna read it one more time. Job 27:2. As the Most High liveth, who had taken away my judgment, and the Almighty who had vexed my soul, all the while my breath is in me, and the spirit of the Most High is in my nostrils, my lips shall not speak wickedness, nor my tongue utter deceit. And Job is likened unto the prophets back today, man, because it tells you in Revelation, all right, their mouth was found no guile, man. So neither will our mouth speak wickedness, or our tongues utter deceits, man, or other doctrines. All right, other breakdowns, other other names, man. It's gonna be given to you in its purest 144% truth. But it says, verse 5, the point: the Most High forbid that I should justify you. Till I die, I will not remove mine integrity from me. My righteousness I hold fast and will not let it go. My heart shall not reproach me so long as I live, man. So Job said no matter what the Most High put him through, no matter what perils, no matter what situation, he still wasn't going to utter deceit against the Most High or wickedness, man. We see some men out here right now, today, that can't say the same, man. All right? Uttering wickedness and all type of manners of speech, man. To prove a personal point, man. All right? When the scriptures tell you we're prisoners of the Lord, man. The Lord's not a prisoner of us, man. All right? You got it, bro.
All right. This is James 1 and 2. It says, my brethren, count it all joy that ye fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let the patience have her perfect work, and that ye may be perfect and entry waiting, wanting nothing. So pretty much it's saying that let you continue to, endure in this truth. Run that race at your pace, man. All right? Continue to run the race at your pace, and so that you don't burn yourself out, man. All right? Worrying about this and worrying about that, man. All right? Just focus on the truth and do what you got to do. And the Lord said, what all these things going to be added unto you, man. Things are going to fall into the place.
That's right, bro. I got your precept out. Right. Proverbs 19:1. Better is the poor that walketh in his integrity than he that is perverse in his lips and is a fool. Also, that the soul be without knowledge, it is not good, and he that hasteth with his feet sinneth. That's right, man. So we have to be patient, man. We can't jump the gun on these things, man. All right? When it comes to wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the Lord was patient when we were out in the world doing whatever we was doing, all type of wickedness. The Lord waited on us and gave us this truth. So why not be patient and wait upon the Lord, man, to deliver judgment, to settle quarrels, to settle and air things out, man, through the Spirit. We don't wanna take things or take matters into our own hands, man. But you got it out. All right, I got a little bit more. It says, verse 3, the foolishness of man perverted his way, and his heart fretted against the Lord. Wealth maketh many friends, but the poor is separated from his neighbor. That's right, man. Wealth maketh many friends, but the poor is separated from his neighbor, man. When you're going through adversity, hard times, all right, you see a clear coat of what everything is going on. But when you so-called up, when you got stuff, all right, people come out of the woodworks trying to be on your side, man. Trying to be your friend. But the Most High, He was with you through all those things. When you down, when you up, when you had friends, when everybody left you alone, man. So who should you stick with in the end? The Lord. But you got it. It's all right.
All right. This is Proverbs. Let's see. Proverbs 10:3 says, "He will not suffer the foot to be moved, that he keepeth thee, will he not slumber." So the Lord is going to keep those, all right, who are meant to hold the truth, all right, within the truth, man, all right. They're not going to fall by the wayside and be destroyed, man, all right. As the scriptures say, the fire on the right side and the water on the left side, if I'm not mistaken, up.
Yeah, second Ezra. Get to that inheritance, yeah.
So pretty much the Lord is going to keep us, like the scriptures say, the angels, all right, are going to keep the minds of the elect on the straight and narrow path, man, all right? And we're going to do the will of the Lord, all right, no matter what type of chastisement that we may receive on this side, all right? Because we know that the sufferings of this present time is not to be compared to all the glory that the Lord is going to be giving his elect, man, all right? All right, but with that being said, Lord willing that this is edifying, we're going to face the east, or you just want to call it?
Yeah, we
face the east, and give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Arakakudash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to you, Akim, especially truth and sincerity. Until the next time, we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom. Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Baba Bob.
Baba Bob.
Until next time, Akim. Shalom.
Shalom.